Hey guys, my name is Nexus, and this is a Smuggler's Request made January 16th, 2001 by Richard Cull. So, this mission is fairly linear, but has quite a bit of backtracking in certain areas, and surprisingly resembles a level from a different game. So, with that in mind, on with the mission. Okay guys, here's easy, hard, and expert. Okay, so first things first, we gotta rescue that Captain Smuggler person. We have to get the logbook, we have to do some other stuff. Anyway, one of our important objectives, not to knock out any blue coats. None of them at all. So, we can knock out everybody who's not wearing a blue coat, quite literally. If they're wearing blue coats, don't touch them, but if they aren't, they're fair game. Alright, so Quinn has hidden some weapons for us. And Bass, well,
this looks like a dangerous area.
a little bit confusing there. Quinn gave us some stuff. This is his house, but Basso is the one that actually hid them. So anyway, if you're looking to ghost this mission, first off the bat, don't do it. Just don't. You see, very importantly, this person has a purse, and you're gonna alert that guy because the entire dock is lit up, so I don't actually know how you're supposed to ghost that. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. I can't reach through this to that. Nope. It was worth a shot, but it never works, so.
What was that?
Anyway, I'm not going to bother ghosting this. That's way too difficult. So hopefully, I can get through this. Anyway, you may or may not recognize this opening sequence here. Up to a certain point, this resembles the first level of, what was it, Hexen 2? Very closely.
Oh, I saw
Having never played Hexen 2, I had to look up the level to see that because it was mentioned in the review, and I was like, trying to determine. Yeah, there's a lot of atmosphere going on in this mission. Anyway, yeah, so this actually does very much resemble that, that level, which is pretty interesting. You can't decide if that's a good thing or not. It just kind of is. Alright, are you coming or go? Yeah, you're coming this way. Unfortunately, I can't knock her out.
Huh. Probably worth investigating that.
Perfect. Alright then. I need to find a thing. Coming down here is actually fairly pointless though, because unfortunately, it doesn't go anywhere. You can't sort of use this to get around people. The only thing you can really do is, well, it's a good shortcut after we've opened up that gate, but we have to go above ground to do that.
Something there. Imagining things now.
Hello? Show yourself.
Okay. Got everything under control. Yeah! Sometimes those guards will freak out though. Just because. Anyway. Hopefully I can get through this with a minimum of fuss because some of this can be kind of difficult. Thank you. I don't need those flares, so I'm going to ignore them. And unfortunately, despite seeing the obvious secret there, well, that was unfortunate. Note to self, don't drop down into the sewer. Don't even bother. It's kind of pointless anyway. Alright then.
Not again.
Sure. Nobody sees anything. Perfect timing. Okay. Yes, the lightning is, bad
I
news.
heard something. False alarm, I guess.
Not really sure how you're supposed to get through this without first alerting, because...
Oh, better stop and check out that light around the corner.
And then there's these chuckleheads. So you can't knock them out, and
Damn torches.
unfortunately,
Always sputtering out.
that happens.
You're so smart.
Oh, that's not good.
Bad day for you, looks like.
Yeah, can you shut up for a second? That's not supposed to happen. And that's actually really bad, because I need to go down here. Ooh. Yeah. I'm just gonna reload after that. Alright, so obviously sneaking forward, not
Damn
the
torches.
answer.
Always sputtering out.
Well, don't just make tap over it.
And,
Light it up.
despite
I
this
lost my
conversation
tinderbox.
happening, she's not going to
Oh,
come
why
over
don't
here.
you do it?
So,
I ain't the one that's complaining, am I now?
yeah. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. She did this time.
Alright, so I'm supposed to see what I'm
Guess it was nothing.
Okay, well, alright. I guess it got fixed spontaneously, because last time I did
Sewer
it,
looked so appealing.
I know it didn't work, so that's interesting. Anyway, in the meantime, spiders. Lots of spiders. Perfect. Good. Awesome. Great. Let's get rid of all these spiders. Grab this key. Oh, by the way, I also know something interesting about New Dark. You can actually sequence skip this. You still have to come down here, of course, because you can't get anywhere without doing this part first, because you need the sword and stuff. But, hey, you know what? You could have gone straight to the tavern and done some stuff, I guess. Also, these are made of marble. Don't really know why. Great heights and a rope arrow. Oh, what could it mean? Okay. Good to know. Oh no, broken arrows. Alright, Captain Ash. What a jerk. How do I should have left my rope arrow up. Oh well. That works. Somehow managing to avoid damage. I don't need to go back there just yet. Also, I don't know what this means. I have to think about where that is eventually. But in the meantime... rob the guardhouse safe, kill the captain. Or, sorry, kidnap him. Okay, good to know. Well, I suppose this is faster, which is why I can do it. Kind of. Sure would be nice if I could knock everybody out, though. This is the kind of mission we're backtracking, and, you coming this way? Yeah, you are. Or no? Or yes? Okay, good. I can't tell half the time.
Not more than be recognized.
Thank you. Move it along, soldier. Well, he's not really a soldier, but you know what I
Why don't you make this easy on both of us and come on out?
That's right, boxes make noises.
I'll turn you up sooner or later.
Did I actually trap him there? Nope. Okay, well that's fine. So yes, it's completely bright here. I gotta say, I am very,
You can't hide forever.
upset with some of the decisions in terms of lighting in this mission. Just certain places being dark that don't really work out too well. And vice versa. So anyway, here's an interesting bug.
Not so secret anymore,
That
is it?
I don't know if it's supposed to be this way. So the chest is still locked. It triggers the found secret trigger. Yes, he can see you up here, by the way.
Come to Papa now.
And yeah, that's a problem. But you know what? Whatever. Very annoying.
We do this the easy way or the hard way. Just one move.
Why do you all have to be this way? How frustrating.
I'll turn you up sooner or
This keeps happening, by the way. I've re-recorded this a couple times now because things like this keep happening. Where, it just seems like they're a lot twitchier than...
Dead, I tell you, as soon as I find you.
Cool.
Just one move, Tapper, and you're mine.
Just make one mistake.
It's not normally like this.
Yes, it is. It's been that way for like 5 minutes now.
Looks like it's not.
Alright. Have we got this established? No thieves in the area? Okay, good. Thank you. Anyway. So you can sequence break in New Dark if you have New Dark mantling enabled by going up that wall. And you can get into the tavern because it's not unlocked, or it's not locked up there. So, anyway, I just wanted to mention.
I can see you.
I accidentally the key, didn't I? Did you react to the door opening, or did I actually drop the key, and that's my issue? Because I actually really can't tell.
Or the hard way.
You guys are just jerks. I'm having problems today. Go away.
Doesn't look very dangerous. Good thing I know better.
Yep. Because that makes sense. It's a tavern, you know. Anyway, the windows are also... God, I'm gonna have problems with windows.
My favorite year.
Shut up, Garrett. Yeah. The guards can see in here pretty well, because the windows are open. Yay! They never hear that, though. Nope.
What's a big fella like you doing out here at night? Don't you want a woman to keep you warm?
What for? This uniform is plenty warm enough, and it's not even cold out tonight.
Wouldn't you like to come over to my place to get out of the cold?
I love how his answer in this case is just a very swift, I'm going to walk the other direction now.
I thought I saw something.
Anyway, yeah, my main problem with this mission is just that it seems like everyone keeps, like, cascading if they get alerted. Stop. You don't hear any...
There!
Oh, there's nothing here.
And declare yourself!
Quiet, you lumbering ox. You're making enough racket to wake the whole of Dayport.
Well, it's dark, and I can't seize when I'm lifting.
What you'll see is the haft of my sword across your brow if you don't hurry things up. There's a guard in the building, and we're both skewered if he hears you.
All right. But I got me a question. Do we want the gold or the jewelry?
We want whatever you can carry, you tougher. Now hurry it along before we're seen. Or maybe you want to spend a lifetime or two in the Bluecoats company?
The Bluecoats? Where?
Oh, just hurry it up already.
You guys are really bad at this. See, I think I dropped the tavern key because I'm pretty sure I needed to open that.
Be too careful.
Also, yeah, totally my fault. Box noise. Making noise. Yeah. Anyway, let's go find that key, because apparently I've dropped it somewhere, and I hope I didn't. I did save afterward. That could be a problem. So, okay, yep. I may have, oh wait, there. It did end up going flying because the door opened. I'm just gonna close that.
Saw something
So
there.
many guards. Nope.
Not as exciting as I thought.
Tavern key. Oh. Wait, really? Okay, fine. Fine, I don't need the key at all. That's great. There's a button. I do need the key for this, though, don't I? Yes, I do! I knew I needed it for something. Alright, good. Hey, empty! Don't need a key for this one. Hey, 2 ore nuggets. That's not gold or jewels, technically. And it counts as a secret because, I don't know, just cuz. Alright. Let's get on with the rest of the mission because there's quite a bit of it more left. Alright.
False alarm, I guess.
I can't really get over there too easy, so... Guess I'll just open this. This is the way to the prison. Can't open that door. Yep, I know exactly which way to go each time. Because I've already been through most of this mission, trying to record it, and then I ended up with some issues where it didn't record the sound, so I was kind of mad about that. Wait a second. Nope, just bones. That's right. I love these gas lamps, though. I just love the halo effect. I'll go there last.
What?
No, why are you doing this? It was just a short little bounce. It wasn't that loud. Why are you reacting in such a manner? He turns right every time, without fail. Okay, good. Awesome. Great. Let's take out this archer. My sound is actually working now. I tested it, but sometimes you just ask yourself, wait a minute, did that actually happen? Or was it just a dream? Oh, thank you. I love free money. You know, I don't really know actually how to get past these guys without alerting them. Think of it. This is going to be an issue. The last time I did this, I just ran straight for the elevator. So now I'm not really sure what to do.
Someone making noise.
I'm just gonna run for the elevator.
Come from? Stop right there!
Where are you going?
Let's put this tower away.
Face me like a man.
This is your last chance.
By the way, I still don't know how to open that door.
That'll hurt you. Where'd that tavern go?
Haha! Success. You know, probably the answer was to go back downstairs
I'll find you.
and do it that way.
Just you wait.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, hi. I actually really didn't expect you to show up here. Come on, come here.
Come out and fight me.
Just a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Alright. Let's stutter step our way over. Carefully. Because everything is twitchy. That I can't decide if it's a new dark thing or not half the time. Because some people have actually edited the, what is it, the dark.config CFG. And that does change their, well, their twitchiness, the reaction to noises and things. It does seem like these guys are reacting an awful lot for really close noises. But it's possible that's a 1.23 thing. I didn't have nearly as much trouble on some of the 1.21 missions. It's also possible that it's just that people have got the sound brushes more, aligned properly, so it was worth a shot.
Nothing now.
Must be one of them grubbers again.
Alright, good. Got this, under control. So in case you're curious, they can see through these kind of doors. It's actually very frustrating to do this. Good. Everybody's happy. What does this go to? Delivery lift room. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any luck with that. Sleeping quarters.
I heard that, you.
Whoever you are.
Yep. I've since given up any hope of remaining remotely sneaky, so right now I'm just kind of making noise. Yep. This is happening.
Just a good place this morning.
I hate it when there's locks and empty chests.
Did I tell you? As soon as I find you.
What's up? Oh, by the way,
Where'd you come from?
you can't even see me. You can't use the door trick on these guys either, by the way, because they're metal doors
I'll
they can see
find you.
through. So,
Not again.
alright, good. Are we all happy now? Jeez. If I sound aggravated, it is because this mission does wear you down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. There is a lot of backtracking we're going to have to do through this one. So, fun times. Fun times. Alright. Can we maybe expedite the lockpicking just a little bit? Just a teensy tiny bit. Oh no, someone's stealing evidence. I'm a thief. Why do I care? It's good for background, though. I'm not actually saying that as in, why should I care as the player? It's no, why would I as the character care? There is a vast difference.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know you can see through that door.
Tense.
Don't pretend like you can't. Alright, beware the golden child. He'll follow you forever.
Be more alert. Do not bother yourself again for such trivia.
Yep. Oh, this is empty too, by the way.
See what
It just annoys me when there's chests and nothing in them. Don't like that. Such a tease. Drop the body, thank you. Let the bodies hit the floor, as they are supposed to. As foretold in ancient prophecy, let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm sure it was nothing.
How many water arrows do I have right now? Not many. That's enough. It works. See, he doesn't react to one little step on the marble. Everybody else did. It's very annoying. Okay, you're gonna be there. That's the armory. You see nothing. Gonna attempt to not alert the camera. Probably fail miserably, but you know what? Hey, it's worth a shot. I believe I need a key to get in there. In the meantime... I know... Ha! Success. Anyway, we also can't open this until we... Hang on, let me read this. Yeah, the lever's disconnect. I don't know how to reconnect the lever, actually. That was the part where I realized that I'm trapped in here. Oh no! This opens up. But interestingly, as soon as I step through this, the gate behind me is going to open up, so I actually don't need to do the thing that it wants me to do. Anyway, I actually don't know how to open up the evidence room, which is a bad thing, because that's when I realized my audio wasn't recording properly the first time I went through this, and then also the second time when I realized it still wasn't recording properly. See, now it's open. But I do actually have to go this way, so...
I don't like the looks of that.
Well, too bad. This is going to alert pretty much everything, though. Dodging all of these cameras at once is kind of difficult. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Well, you know what? Actually, this is a good thing I didn't alert any cameras somehow. I managed to do that. Anyway. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. I am very scatterbrained today. Alright, evidence room, locker, control locks. And despite being in this room, I actually can't open that door yet, so that's also unfortunate. Alright. Since the alarms aren't all blaring,
What do I see there?
I can actually do this sneakily. Hey, things are getting nice and on track again. But yeah, once I realized my audio wasn't recording, that was about when I stopped, and I realized that I didn't remember how to open that evidence room either now or later, so good for me. Alrighty, I don't know who's going to be more loud at this. Okay, well, yeah, enough getting distracted. Time to take out the person on the bed.
Someone there?
I haven't even stepped on it yet. Go to sleep. And stay that way, please. For everyone's sake. Oh, okay. Guardhouse key, lift, and cell key. Okay, I just wanted to see. It seems like everything in here then. Alright. There's usually a guard in here. I think it's because he's patrolling out there, and he usually hears the ruckus, or he gets spawned when the alarm goes off. Either is possible. That leads back out to there. You know what I find strange? Why is this prison garden not guarded by bluecoats? I'm glad it's not, because I can take them all out, because there's way too much marble for a prison. Well, just my first complaint here. It's technically not my first complaint. I know, I'm trying to be fair, but it does get frustrating when you play through something multiple times in a row. Just because. Oh, wait, no. This is not where I need to be. Hang on. I need to think about that. Storeroom, lower part of the city sewers. Where's the map? Lower city. Do they mean lower city sewers, or do they mean lower part of the sewers? Because that's what I'd like to know. Because the sewers are here, but there might be some sewers in here. Down that elevator is here. So that's where that part goes that I was just talking about. Well, that I just... elevator just now, right next to... Yes. Here's the guardhouse, jail, whatever. Here's that. We went all the way that way. Yeah. Alright. Let me think about that. So, I haven't done anything useful. I haven't done any of my objectives yet. Okay. Well, Captain Ash, I need you to go to the actual sewers. The shortest way to do that... I totally forgot where I am right now. Give me a second. I'll think about... Oh, wait, no, he's back this way. I'll just go this way. Because I have the key for this now. Yeah, I think it's that the sound brushes are different on this level compared to most of the other levels I've done, so... That's my explanation, and I'm sticking with it. So this is Captain Ash. Pretty sure. I need to bring him to the sewers. Fastest way to do that. Fastest way to get to those specific sewers is out the front. Because that's located there. Right? Okay, yeah. No, I'm correct. Because if I went through the other part of the sewers, I'd have to still get to the warehouse. But if I take him... If I take him over this way to the balcony... I can't decide if I actually want to toss him down or not. There's no real safe place to do it either, so I'm just gonna toss him there. I'll think about that though. I do need to get him into the sewers with the spiders. Forget the golden child. Let's see if I can just open the armory now, because I'm pretty sure I can. Hooray for master keys.
Fire is the builder's purification. Blessed are those who are born of the fire. The flesh is sinful. Woe to those who are born of it.
Good night.
A malfunction.
Okay, good, awesome, great, nothing else. Alright then. Where am I off to now? Oh, I guess... Yeah, I guess it would be this way. Because I still can't open up the lever. I need to figure out... I need to figure out how to do that. I'm not really sure. That doesn't answer that. This does. Because this way... Hi, guys! Oh, boy. That was weird. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, come on. Come on. Got it. Man, that was a waste, but that's okay. Alright then. Let's go down here first. There's nothing under the stairs. These are all deactivated. This is here, and there's a purse down here. I know there is. Which one was it in? This one. Hey! Alright, so he's been taken out. All these taken out. This just leads back to the tavern area. See? And, yeah, why don't they employ bluecoats in here, actually? That's a good question. Because they did guard the jail in the actual original missions, so I'm wondering what if the choice there was purely because they set it up so that you couldn't knock out bluecoats and... That's right. I gotta find a specific key. Alright. And then I know I can't get into the other area just yet, so... Oh yeah, Head Chopper Brown, secret door. Something. There's actually a lot of texts from this guy. Not really. Where am I going? Oh, that's right. I remember where I am now. Everything opens with skulls. Zombie. Not really sure what he was going for with this, but, you know. That door doesn't open, by the way, so I don't really know why the zombie's staring at it, but, hey. A scientist executioner, who would have thought? Can you grab this, please? It's because there's a lip there. The engine gets a little bit confused when you try and do that. Perfect. No, you can't.
Who's there?
You don't see.
Not this time.
Anyway, I have a lot more water arrows now, so that's nice. Perfect. I need to make a, yeah, good, I actually have one moss arrow left. Yep, totally planned.
Stop right there!
I still somehow managed to land on the marble.
Fight me, you coward!
Yep. I'm the best at this game. Yep. Undisputed champion of landing on marble when I mean to land on moss. Yep. It just leads back there. I need to... I actually don't know. That's right. I can pick this lock. What's the combination again? There's a combination lock in there, and I really don't want to have to go look for it again for what the answer is. Okay, this is important. Okay, the number of mechanical devices in the courtyard. The actual turrets don't count, so there were 3 cameras and 1 mechbot, so that's 4. Right? No, I think it was 5, actually. Because there were 4 4 cameras. How many devices are cameras? 4. So 5, 4, 0, 6. Because there are only 12 cells. And last time I remember thinking that there were more than that. That's not correct, is it? Okay, is it? Wait, 4306. Alright. 6506. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Number of mechanics. I could have sworn it was because the turrets didn't count. So was it... Now I have to go count them. Alright. I'll accept it. I'll accept my fate and realize that I have to go count them. I can unlock this door from here now. Don't hit the door, Garrett. Don't hit the door. This guy had a key. Alright. I was correct, but it doesn't actually count the mech bot. It counts the turrets to make 5. There are not 4 cameras. My mistake. Alright then. Always try and figure out which one to unlock first. It's a generally good idea, I suppose. There was nothing in that. That annoys me. I'm in a safe. Why is there an empty locked box? Makes no sense. Unless it's a safe deposit box in a bank, because I'm pretty sure they lock those regardless of whether or not there's anything in it. Of course, banks do actually to some degree expect to get robbed. I'm not joking, they actually do. It's, what was it? That's why they have insurance. And, it's usually why they don't pursue people who steal a certain amount of money from the bank.
Hello?
Because, it's like, what is it? Reasonable cost of doing business or something?
Oh, quiet now. I'm sure it was nothing.
You know, I'm not gonna wait for you. I have 2 of these things. This is... okay. That's right. Gotta hit that thing. Right? What's down here? Well. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. You maniacs.
Alright, you're in for it now, Pete.
Nope. Not okay with this.
You don't want to mess with me, Tapper boy.
Stop it.
A piece of you.
Well, I got most of them. I have a health potion. Fruit works. I do have a health potion, I just need to... There we go. I don't know what just happened there. Random collisions is the short answer. Come on, stop turning your head.
This way!
Yeah, okay, go away. I'm done with you. I swear. Alright. Good. Let's, figure out how to open this thing. Nope. Not this part. There's no... I need to wait. Do I need to get into the evidence room for this? I don't have a key for this. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm really trying to look very hard for this thing. I swear I am going to end you. Oh hey, you know what? I totally can because I have frog beast eggs and they don't count.
Your dog meat!
And hey, what do you know? It doesn't count as not killing anybody. Yep. I realize that is not in the spirit of things, but I make an exception when the AI is being just a little bit ridiculous. The fact that I have to shoot the arrow to get the thing down here in the first place, that annoys me. It does. It really does. It irks me that they respond to that. It just please, don't do that. No, come back down. Thank you. I don't have the key for this, and that's not open. So I need to go do some other stuff first, clearly. Okay, so where have I not been? Where would... I have the safe room key, but that's not going to help. There wasn't anything in there that was like a lever. So I've still got the problem of having to open up the evidence room. I open the lockers, but that doesn't open the door. I would think that in that gigantic vault downstairs would be, you know, the answer, but it doesn't seem to be. I know that there's no way in the lower cities to do it. Are you the captain? Because I actually really don't know. What else do I have to do? I do have to knock out the captain of the ship and bring him back. I presume that's the captain because so far the only actual, like, cell with a man I've seen in it has been that one and that guy. But the combination of this ship's lock. Because I went to the torturer's room, but I didn't find anything. I need to find his logbook, which is probably in the evidence room, and that's probably where the actual information given to the torturers is, now that I think about it. Still need to dump that guy in the sewer, which is fine. I need to retrieve the navigation globe on the ship and retrieve the Horn of Quintus from the ship. The ship is probably located in the lower city down that one elevator, and I guess I might as well go dump the captain in the sewer right now. In the meantime, I guess I'll just sort of think about what to do. Slow fall. Okay. Glad we're all fine over here.
I'm going to hire a lot of guards to make them go on patrol in my watch.
Excuse me.
What the hell?
Yeah, I expected that.
Get back here right now! That way!
Turn you
Get
up
him!
soon enough.
Unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible to avoid. In general, I think there is one way to do it. But, you know. Here, I'm gonna put you next to the dead spider. Nope, you're going right up here then. That's not worth my efforts and time. How would I open... I gotta think about this. So I actually need to still open up the evidence and stuff, and I can't... I guess I could go back upstairs this way. Seems like a bad idea, but hey, what do I know? I guess they ran off to go get help.
You gonna come quietly, or you're gonna get hurt? You will not belong!
Okay. Oh, it's so mean, but so delicious. Alright. So, they disconnected it, and I don't know where to reconnect it, is my only assumption I have on what to do.
Who's there?
Stand forth and declare yourself.
Just make
Just gonna press this button. Yeah, they okay. 2 guards do in fact spawn there, because I was curious. Personally. I know there's no... What are you doing? I know what's down there, and I know not to bother with it right now. I know that's there. I know about... There's nothing in that room that actually reconnect the evidence room. Yep, that's all the watchers. I should have known there were 3 switches, but I was thinking of the 4 buttons for some reason when I was counting. Alright. There is really nothing else in here. Nothing that would sort of reconnect a switch to the evidence room then. Okay. So, to me, that means that it is in fact... Can you not?
Someone...
Thanks. Where's my other healing potion? Could have sworn I... Oh, there it is. Okay. So, in order to get into there, somebody needs to pull the switch. I might be able to do it if the other switches are connected, because he'd be able to pull at least one. Possibly. I've been here. This just leads to here, and here, and here. Etc., etc. But this isn't actually the torture room. This is just where the torturer hangs out in his spare time. Does he have anything on his shelves? No. Okay. Didn't have anything under his bed when I checked, I don't think. Nope, nothing there. Okay. I read that already, but I'll read it again. Something, something, something. Evidence, blah, blah, blah. Takes us to the vault, which is this way. I know that door in front of the zombie doesn't open, because I tried it before. I need to figure out what to do. There is no switch in here that restores power to the evidence room. Correct. There's nothing in the vault, because I emptied it. Correct. Okay, well, Let me think about this. My only place I can go is down here. So, I have to have a key that will work on one of those doors, or something down here has the key that works on one of these doors. Or it's pickable. Did I try picking it? Because I might not have, because I might have just not been paying attention. There wasn't anything in here. Nothing probable at all. Nope. Might I require the breaking of the boxes? Unusual, but possible. Very few people have done so. Nothing. Oh, wait, nope. Secret. Secret! Oh. Interesting. This is the torture chamber. Well, I found our man. So I need to get him to the lower. You know, I feel like I might be complaining just a bit too much, but he's not exactly properly oriented for this type of thing. Also, he keeps twitching and this disconcerts me. Alright, I'm just gonna toss you over here, where you're out of the way. Good, I'm glad you stopped twitching. Alright, rescue, knock him out, bring him back to the smuggler. I have to go all the way back to the start. Okay, I already knew that though. I already knew that. Oh, so much backtracking. Alright then. Can I have this back? Thanks. That looks warm. Where does this... Hi.
Flash, something moves.
Nothing moves.
Think it's safe? Hard to tell. Nowhere's really safe anymore. Not now.
You're really weird.
Don't think anyone's nearby.
What?
Should be okay.
What are you... Oh, you're... No. No. No, this isn't happening. I don't know what you think you were doing, but you ain't running from me. Oh, that's right. I forgot that this is the mission that had the reset timers and things. I forgot to open that from the other side. Okay, well, hopefully we can negotiate. Actually, can I even open that door? Is there a key for it? There is not. How are you supposed to open this door? Can I unlock it from this? No. Okay, well, fair enough. Was worth a shot. Yeah, okay, there's nothing else in here. Got it. Got it. Okay, so we have to bring him all the way back to the smuggler's house. Way back to the start. Yep. Way back to the start. I'm probably just going to... Wait. Hang on. What's the one thing I haven't done? I haven't unlocked the thing. Okay, well, I'll need to do that later. I'll bring him back fast-forwarded or removed completely. And we're just going to show back there. Gross. Alright, are we there yet? Oh, awesome. Good, you're here now. Okay. What's next? Get the logbook back. Oh boy. That's in the evidence room. Retrieve the navigation globe. Retrieve the Horn of Quintus. Steal at least blood. When your night's work is complete, hide out in the lower city sewers. Maybe.
What?
I'm just gonna find my
Look
speed
here.
potion real quick.
What was that? Bad
Surrender
day for you,
now.
looks like.
Speed potion. Go.
I got you now.
Guardhouse key.
I want a piece
Go.
of you.
You can't take both of us, Tupper.
Just you wait. All right. Stop fooling around. Where are you?
Okay. I'm good. I just think it's funny every time. Okay. How do I reconnect this evidence room to the power grid so that I can actually use it properly as, you know, a lever for opening the room? I'm gonna try calling over that guard because I really don't remember how to open this. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up and let me in.
Who's there?
Come on. Wake up.
One peep out of you and that's it.
Oh, hey. Hey, it's working. It's working.
It's around there somewhere. Come out and face me, thief.
I don't think you can get through.
Something's going on, I tell you.
Yeah, he can't get through. Alright, so I opted to try something different because I figured the only thing that was close was these weird passageways. And I had originally discounted this, but I came back and hey, you know, this goes this way, but there's also this. I wonder where this goes. Yes, it goes to the evidence room. So I don't need to reconnect the thing at all. Alright. Quickly, quickly. Alrighty. Go to sleep. For real this time. Alright. Captain's logbook. Not actually noted, but that's okay. I'm just happy that I managed to get in here. Dewdrop. Alright, so escape. Because I can't really get back. Oh no, I could totally get back up there actually. I just wanted to see if it was possible. It is not. Okay, let's be along our way because we're on the last part. Hooray! Man, that took a while. It's been a very long time. It's only been about an hour, I think. I don't exactly have a timer next to me, so I can't tell. Alright. Let's go to the last elevator. Have I done everything else that I need to do? Correct. Except for stealing everything. I am nowhere near close to that. Got it. I'm alright with this, though. That's alright. That's fine.
Well, well, if it ain't Officer Corinth walking his rounds.
Ah, Rosie. How's my favorite trollop this evening?
I'm out here, ain't I? I'm tired, hungry, and my purse is empty.
Well, let me be of service then. I'm taking you to Shoalsgate, where you can get a nice long rest and a good meal.
What? Come on, Corinth. You never took me in before. Can't you just let me walk away like I was never here?
Sorry, Rosie, but I've got my orders. We're to round up
I am
all
very visible right now.
street people.
Why am I so visible?
No exceptions. Come on, let's go.
You're all heart, Bulldog. Guards! There's a thief lurking about. Watch yourself.
When I get my hands on you.
Here earlier.
Cover me!
Why am I so visible? Alright.
You'll be dead soon enough.
Excuse me? I can get out of the map this way.
Help, someone! There's an intruder here.
I mean, not really get out of the map. I just mean I can see stuff that I'm not supposed to see. So yeah, this is the lower city. Nope. It was worth a shot.
There's an intruder here. Watch yourself. I saw a creeper
There's
around here
no way
earlier.
down from here, really, is there?
Oh!
That kind of worked.
Anything recently?
Not great.
Seen some odd things.
Hang on. I need this.
Guards!
Because...
Thief! Don't let him escape just— I have spied the criminal.
Thank you. Kind of a waste, but, you know. That's just how that goes. That's a dead end. This is also a dead end. You're stuck in there now. I have another healing potion. Just a normal, average, every day for me.
Curse your own.
Also, yeah, my skies have been freaking out lately. I don't know what's up with that.
Cover me!
No. Just wanted to try and see if I could do it.
Alright, where are you?
Hey, I did it. There's nothing up here, but hey, it was an experience, wasn't it? We had fun. Oh, man, I can get everywhere. Yeah! I am on top of everything I shouldn't be. Just because I can. Also, this is only possible with New Dark.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing. Okay, enough fooling around.
Alright, where are you?
Okay, warehouse. Was there anything that was supposed to be in here? Well, there's loot here. There's rope arrows and there's wooden beams. I don't think there's really anything up there that I have to think about, though. Okay, yeah, secret compartments and things. I need to locate the ship. Okay, yeah, I'm just double checking there's no secret passages in here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, you guys have fun with that. I'm going to take the shortcut.
How come we gotta pull guard duty? Couldn't the mechanist just put more of those mechanical eyes around the place?
Because we can't be shut off as easily, you tapper.
Oh! At least it's better than sitting watch for the downwinders.
Damn right. No smell of sewage.
God, how much more of this mission is there? Not that I'm complaining about content, mind you.
Not really.
I'm just very concerned because I didn't realize it was quite this long. This is just a well. It's a very odd doorway. Oh, hey, I think this might be the sewers we're supposed to wait in. So, wait, no, he said storeroom. So, is there a storeroom around? Oh, there's like warehouses and things, yeah. Can't knock this guy out, unfortunately. That's too bad. Probably shouldn't have saved there, but you know what? I'm getting fatigued.
What was that?
Let's put it that way. It happens with long missions. You just start getting a little bit tired, and unfortunately, well, okay, you know, I do actually have the luxury of being able to put this down and pick it back up again. But I've noticed personally that I do better when I haven't cut it, because I have more problems remembering, oh yeah, I totally got the thing just then, so I should be doing this thing next. You know, just general, you're playing the game all the way through instead of, you know, taking little chunks at a time. You forget stuff. It just happens. Okay, good. Did I walk through that without saying anything, by the way? Because I actually don't remember if I was talking or not. I got so distracted listening to conversations. Ah, speed potion. Yeah! I'm on speed. Okay, so I can't exactly jump into the water, unfortunately. That would have been nice, but I see the way I'm supposed to sneak around, so it's okay. I just have to be a little bit patient, because otherwise he'll see me. What is blinking? This light is blinking for some reason. Kind of. It doesn't visually look like it, but the footprint is blinking, so. Oh, okay, you already turned around. And can I get into here? Really? Interesting. Okay. Well, this is not gonna be fun. Fastest way down. I hear somebody. I think he's got a lantern, so. He doesn't have a lantern, that's weird. Everybody else has lanterns. Where's yours, buddy? Did you lose it?
Wonder what that noise was.
It's also very bright here, and I do not appreciate that. But hey, fun times for everybody. Also, yeah, the sky looks nice. It just, I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. You are a blue coat, so I cannot knock you out, unfortunately. I see this secret here. It's got a breath potion. Oh, hey, you have a key. Bridge key. I have a feeling this is a bad idea, but you know what? Hey, what's life without a few risks here and there? There's nothing in here. Correct, there's nothing in here. But I do have to wait.
Yep. Come out where I can see you.
No, you don't see anything. Okay, I'll start it on the other door first. That seems more sensible than this. Yeah, there wasn't anything over on that side, was there? I don't think so. I did look over there, so I'm not too worried about missing something. Oh, secret. Alright, so he found some potions, and, well, we found both of them before we even read the notes, so... Hey, what do you know? This has nothing in it of value. There's nothing on the docks, except a boat. Not the right kind of boat, though. We're probably looking for, like, a big boat. I do have a breath potion, though, which makes me think that I have to dive down, except, how do I...
Sir, was that you?
Oh, I see how I'm supposed to get back. Okay, yeah, there's a ladder, so I'm not gonna just... yeah. Very flat. I love how the rain does this, though. It's not anybody's fault, just I find it funny that the rain does that. Actually, no, you can fix that. It has to do with the area brush being a little bit too large. It's not supposed to go below the water, basically.
Who's over there?
I knew you were going to turn around before I could really orient myself into where I needed to be.
False alarm. Yes.
Not as exciting as I thought. Looks like nothing.
Okay, bridge key. Let's get this over with. Yeah! Anybody here? Nobody here? Okay, good. I feel like I remember this part of the mission more than any other for some reason. What is up with that? You have nothing? You might have something. I do remember this part of the mission more than, like, any other. What is up with that? Is it just really similar to a different mission? Because I think it might be. Just this one specific part, for some reason, it's just tingling my I've been here before sense.
Someone making noise.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, that's a very long drop. This is not the boat, but maybe it's worthwhile. There's nothing down here. Why do you have a ladder here if there's nothing to... Oh, wait, no, there's this. I should look up more. This doesn't really look like somewhere where I can... I didn't think so. Yeah, I don't see any wood there, so... I guess it's just because you can go outside that window that way? I don't know. Doesn't seem like a great plan. What are you both doing over here?
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Is there anything back in... You know? I feel like this might have been better if these little areas were a little bit more cut off, but... you know... This is something that sort of... It's one of those...
What was that?
Oh, storeroom key. What is that? I want to know what that is. Looks like an error.
I'm too tense.
It just seems like after making the whole mission that the author might have just gotten tired at this part and just started making, you know, these structures that were a lot less detailed and intricate. That, or they didn't... Oh, wow. Okay. You know, I think it might actually be because of the complexity of all the various things and also the fact that this is really open. I take it back. Alright, I understand why now. It just seemed like the author was getting tired and started making things that weren't quite as well built, but I suppose with something that complex over there, way back when, you would have needed to offset that a bit, basically. You saw nothing, like many of your compatriots. Do you have anything? You do not.
You've messed with the wrong man, thief!
I can't open this. I can't open this, actually. I actually can't open it. How interesting. Alright. Well, I'll just go this way then. Very large storeroom, though. You know, actually, I am very confused. I do think that the author might have been getting tired by this point, because the structures are larger, less detailed because of the ship here. Oh, that looks nice, though. Don't know. I'll think about that more. It does seem that way at first glance, though, so... That is my first impression of this area. Which is somewhat valid.
Come out and face me, thief.
Yeah, well. Let's see. Nope.
As soon as I find you, you're dead.
Nope. I found a secret compartment. I'll find the buttons for it in a tiny bit. Oops, that one's already open. Okay. Good, good, good. Perfect. I still don't have near enough gold. I'm actually really surprised that I remember this part so well. Go to sleep. Although this ship is huge, but also doesn't really have the things you would expect in a ship, like support beams, for example. Ship's decks are not this hollow. I actually remember somebody who made a really good ship once. I don't remember how old or new it was. Am I supposed to, is this where I'm supposed to end things, by the way? No. Okay. What does that storeroom key go to, then? I just have to wonder. Okay, let's see if I can figure out... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's another secret compartment, apparently. Okay. I'll be reading that one document again shortly, once I make sure all the guards are really taken care of. Here it is. First switch in the captain's quarters, second just below the sleeping quarters, under the ramp, the third in the map room's table under the sea chart, the fourth in the container full of water, and the last one, the back of the main deck by the telescope. Okay. So I actually understand where two of them are now. Yay! That's interesting. I wonder how they did that.
Who's there? Wonder what that noise was. Okay, calm down. There's nothing there.
Correct. There is nothing there. So that's interesting. Oh, I see what they did. Okay. Everything makes sense except for the fact that I can't open these doors. that telescope. Do I have a key that would, like, actually help with this? Somehow I had the feeling the answer is no. I have the storeroom key, which goes to... Is that a door? No, that's not a door. Not a door. Nothing up there. Oh, crow's nest. Let's go up there. Oh, no, okay. Well, I was hoping not to fall like that. Such is life. Crow's nest. I do kind of want to go up there, but I won't. There we go, I can pick the lock. I have to pick both then? Yes. Do. Map room. Secret button behind there? No, it's under the table, isn't it? I thought they said it was under the table, but perhaps it's not. I'll read it again before too terribly. That's an anchor. I don't need that. It's still just an anchor. And I still don't need it. Oh, okay, that's where it is. Seems an odd place to put a secret button, but okay. Who am I to judge? So there's no key here. So I'm not actually sure... Okay, hang on. I found 4. But I need to get into the captain's quarters, which... I don't know how to do that, so... I feel like I should have a key for this. Oh, can you grab the rope, please? Thank you, Garrett. I haven't found anybody who looked like the captain. Well, okay, well I did, but... yeah, you know where I'm going with this. It's not gonna work. Is there anything down? Nope, okay. What? This is made of metal, not wood, so I'm not gonna try that. But I will try this. I think that's made of metal anyway. There we go. Now then, for some expert rope climbing. No, okay, nope, that's not gonna work. What would happen if I used a speed potion, I ask myself. This is flat, so I should be able to do this. Hello. I think I am supposed to go up here, given the lightning. Man, I'm really high up right now. Good thing there's water beneath me. Although, you know, you would probably break your legs if you actually tried this in real life, so... Don't. Well, yeah, I mean, we're high up enough over the... That is not flat. I believe that is a cylinder. Nope, okay, I am wrong. It's just because I'm hitting it at... What on earth is happening right now? Please stop doing that. It's very difficult to walk straight when the rope keeps moving. I don't know if that was intended or not, but... Man. Oh, hey! Let's open up this chest. What's inside? Can you maybe speed it along, Garrett? Just take a little bit too long with those lockpicks. Navigation globe, yay! I didn't know that was in there. Alright. I thought that was in the captain's quarters. Well, darn. I, don't actually... Not really sure where to go now. Eh, sure, why not? Am I gonna make it? Nope. Ah! Hey, I made it. Yeah. Okay, let's try actually going the proper route and jumping straight into the water. Woo! Oh, there's a secret. There's a secret. It's a secret. It's not a secret. It's not a very good secret anyway. Because there's no way to open it. Oh, that's the secret compartment that the button's open. Got it. Got it. I'm a dummy. Okay. Why would you have that on the bottom of your ship? Considering that most sailors didn't actually know how to swim. I mean, that was actually a thing because they wanted to drown quickly, not slowly. Which, you know, well, if you're at sea and you're going to be stranded at sea, you probably just want to drown because it's not going to be a good situation out in the ocean. I still don't know what the storeroom key goes to, but I don't think it's anything on board the ship, so I expected that. There's a key. Oh, okay. Fine. Great. I'm glad I finally found this key, she said with gritted teeth. Okay. Sorry for wasting your guys' time. They picked a key that kind of blends in a whole bunch, and also I'm a dummy, so. Alright. What are these hatches? Okay, I'm so confused. Alright, let's take one more look at this thing. First one here, second, sleeping quarter ramp. Third, map room. Fourth, container full of water. Fifth is by the telescope. Okay, so sleeping quarters. No, thank you. And there is a timer. An invisible timer. Third, map room. Don't really want to use my sleeping potion. I forgot to save first. Fourth, bucket of, well, barrel bucket of water. Hello! That was dumb. My mistake. Here, let's go put a roper out first so that I can actually make my way downstairs safely. Where is this specific bucket of water? Barrel of water. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's on the other way. That works. I'll try for one of those, and we'll see how that goes. And just to be on the safe side, I should probably not actually have one there. Hi. Oh, that worked nicely. Well, I'm going to put one on the side of the water barrel. Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. And then I'll take my speed potion, which I saved for just such an occasion. I have 2 of them. How did that happen? I was pretty sure I used my speed potion once. Okay, perfect. Good, we're great. Good, all fine and dandy? Okay. Second. Here. Third, I do not want to use a speed potion to get to downstairs, but I could use this one. Just in case. Chunk. I think I just broke that. And then the 5th is going to end up being the telescope. Get it. Get it. I hate that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got time. Gotta go fast. I hope I'm going the right way again. Yeah, ladder. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster. I vaguely remember that cartoon. have no more speed potions. Hooray! No! No! Not the timer! No! Please, please don't tell me. Oh, hooray! Goody goody gumdrop. Okay. Awesome! Perfect. Fantastic. This is not where I wanted to be. I'm pretty sure the timer is fine now, though. Okay. I just put out frog legs. Frog eggs. Frog legs! Yes, frog legs for celebration. There you go. Now that opens the one on the bottom of the ship. Whee! Luckily, I did these things in time. Yeah. Okay, can we, just swim a little bit faster? Thanks. Under the sea. Yes, I'm steadily going insane. Just ignore it. Okay, perfect. This is an awfully large secret compartment. All the better for smuggling things. Hi. Is that everything? Yay! Wait. Yay! Okay. Great. Get to the storeroom in the lower part of the sewers. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Good. Done. Complete. Thankfully. Wow, that took a while. That took a lot longer than I expected. And I still missed a whole bunch of secrets. I'm okay with this. Okay. I need a break now. Okay guys, so let's talk about the review. The review is by Eric de Avignon, also known as Anarchic Fox. He gave this a 7 out of 10, which is 2 silver hammers. The votes, which are, let's see, 66 votes, gave it also a 7 out of 10. So in terms of things, he actually ended up getting the exact same loot score I did, which is interesting. I found out that one of the secrets doesn't take off properly, so you end up with 10 out of 11 regardless. Anyway, aside from that, let's talk about the pros. Fun, varied gameplay, good architecture, and some intense moments. Cons, weak stories, some sections rather empty or frustrating. Bottom line, good mission worth the download. I completely agree about the architecture. The architecture is amazing for the time period, including that ship, which is definitely hard to pull off sometimes. The cabling was very nice. Anyway, aside from that, he talks about the atmosphere generally being an 8, because of the quiet atmosphere beforehand, but then apparently he felt that the interior of the guardhouse was very creepy. He mentioned that the fact that it wasn't all spelled out in text was very good, and I agree with that point. He does, however, mention that many of the creepy spots in the guardhouse are somewhat overdone. For example, the executioner's skull motif, which is definitely overdone cliche. The haunt sounds in the prison, I'm not entirely sure what he's talking about. He may be talking about the rattling chains. I didn't equate that to haunt sound. I just heard chains. I didn't hear any, like, join us now, that would sort of give me that part. Anyway, he mentions the story gets a 5 because it's a backdrop, but it doesn't really do anything and it's not really important. And I can agree with that point. It didn't seem like I really cared too much about it. Gameplay of a 7, that the level is oriented towards exploration, with some empty areas and a high secret count. AI placement being good in some areas, bad in others. The hurdles that stand in the way of completing the objectives can usually only be solved in one way. I agree, and he mentions that the way to find yourself through certain parts could be obscure enough to be frustrating in like 1 or 2 cases, but not exceptionally so. For the most part, getting through each area is pretty straightforward. Right up until you hit the point where I was just wondering what that storeroom key was for and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I believe it only works after you've done the pirate ship stuff, but I'm not sure about that. That said, I do think that there is quite a bit too much backtracking. bringing the smuggler all the way with me to the original house I came to, even though there's parts where you can go through undetected, it's really frustrating, and I can't imagine this being easy to ghost because of it. The fact that I can't... there's no real way, like, around things, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at on the way back. You have to go through one or two hallways, which are very much patrolled. You can't exactly get out of the way of the patrols, you just have to hide in a dark corner. And unfortunately, because the way the lighting is, there's a lot of areas that look lit up that aren't, and a lot of areas that are lit up that aren't, or that look like shadow but they're not. So in terms of backtracking, it makes it especially frustrating, because you're going a lot slower, carrying bodies. It's just kind of one of those things where if you were trying to actually ghost this, I think it would be much more frustrating than rewarding. Which, I mean, again, ghosting is a specific style which is meant to be difficult, so I totally understand not optimizing a level for that. But I do think that it does matter. I don't understand why none of the guards were bluecoats in the jail. I feel like that's only because inexpert you can't knock them out. So I think that implies that you have to knock them out, and I don't like that attitude. I think it would have just been better to not have that objective there. Because what I'm saying is, if you're going to change it so that it does that, it just doesn't make sense to me. And actually, I'm going to check real quick on easy, because I'm curious. In the course of this review, I'm just kind of curious to know if they're bluecoats on other difficulties, because they might be, for all I know. Okay, so I went and took a look at the guards on easy and normal because I was curious. They aren't bluecoats in any sense, so I'm not really sure like what the point of having that objective is, except to make it more difficult to backtrack. So personally, I just find that a little bit annoying, but it doesn't really detract from the mission as a whole. So, in other terms, in the full text of the review, Eric does mention that the guardhouse itself had issues with certain areas being too bright, guards too sensitive, and being spotted every time with one specific elevator. So, we all know which one that is. That was the one I got spotted on too. Aside from that, yeah, the weather was nice. There are some specific things that are an issue, particularly in the lighting and things. So, that said, overall, it's a good mission, but it does have a few archaic issues. Just the fact that it's a little bit older, things that could have been done better, but some things that just seem a little bit strange. Overall, though, I had fun with it the first time I played it. Not so much this time because I try and go fast. So, anyway, that said, that's been a Smuggler's Request. I'm Nexus, and I'll see you guys next time.